So I definitely hope certain people don't see this video, but um, whatever. I said I'd upload every day, um, so right now it's 4:49 a.m. and I think it's pretty incredible how quickly I've turned into like an absolute degenerate over the past week. Um, it's like watching some kind of building, like one of those bridges, like collapse. Like what? Like they have those videos of bridges collapsing after years of just built up stress. Obviously mine is not exactly built up stress. Mine is maybe a month, but um, a month of direct stress at least. Um, but yeah, I mean, I started playing RuneScape again last weekend. Not really that much. Rather, I'm probably gonna stop actually soonish or like slow down. Um, but it was really fun actually playing. But I think that was the tipping point. um, and then yesterday, obviously, I stayed up till also until 4, um, because I was trying to make a video and I couldn't make it in time. And honest, I wouldn't say I'm burned out, but I do want to slow down, take a break because right now, um, it's really busy. I'm really tired, like with work and this, and trying to exercise, um, and trying to watch every seasonal anime this season. Oh my god, that's actually a lot of hugging anime. Like I think I've watched almost 30 shows. Just, not every episode, but a lot of them I've watched 5 or 6 episodes. For the ones I didn't really like, which is only like 2 or 3 actually, I really didn't like. I think it's a really strong season. I've said that like a billion times. Um, but for the ones I didn't really like, I've only watched maybe 2 or 3 episodes. And I do think that me trying to watch, like forcing myself to like give every show a chance, has made me enjoy shows I probably wouldn't have enjoyed in the past. Like shows I would have dropped instantly, shows that weren't maybe getting a lot of attention from Reddit or something or Twitter. Not that I use Twitter, but people put Twitter links in Reddit, and on YouTube. Um, so yeah, I mean that's been fun. It's been fun actually. It's actually been, but it's been definitely a grind too. Um, I do think starting to play RuneScape again, at least for this week, it has made me realize the value games have in teaching goal setting, because I guess in real life it can be kind of hard to make goals because real life is so busy and there's so many things going on outside of your control, and it's not a system designed for you to succeed necessarily, depending on who you are. Well, even for privileged AF people, life is always a struggle, no matter who you are. It's just a different kind of struggle, a less painful, physically painful struggle, definitely. Um, but a video game, on the other hand, it's more or less it's designed for you to have fun and be able to set goals and achieve them. And simplifying the process really helps, I think, me practice that skill. Kind of the same way, simplifying the practice of pushing through something difficult is simplified through running, and that has helped me a lot. As opposed to like, I think really any sport, but sports like running are the simplest. Any kind of strenuous physical activity trains your brain to um, to be able to do those kinds of like endurance, like to be able to push through those kinds of barriers you set, those mental barriers you set for yourself. Um, and I think, it's late. I'm being slow and tired, but um, you know, simplifying something to the core of it lets you practice that core better. So, for physical activity, simplifying the, you know, having it be a simple activity that really lets you practice pushing through something, obviously makes you better at just pushing through something. Um, And for video games really push that like, you know, optimizing and planning kind of way of thinking. Because especially like an RPG, you really gotta like plan what you're doing. Or first, you have to decide like, what do I even want to do in a game like RuneScape, and really any RPG, but let's say RuneScape. There's so many different goals. It's so overwhelming, but overwhelming in a good way because there's so many fun things you can do. But maybe you don't want to necessarily do everything. Like, you know, a lot of people don't like doing quests in RuneScape. Also, a lot of people don't like doing combat, and a lot of people don't like doing skilling. Rather, you know, everybody has what they like, and that can change, of course. But at a certain point in time, you have what you want to do. So, step one, finding out what you want to do. It's simpler in a game than in real life. Step two, plotting that journey is also simpler in a game, but still complicated enough where it's like you're practicing something. I think, at least for RuneScape, still complicated, and that complicated. The fact that it's complicated is fun, but in real life, there's always this kind of fear. At least I have when I'm planning something, that there's going to be like consequences when I fail. You know, that takes a lot of the fun out of it. It turns planning from a fun activity to an anxiety-inducing activity. But with a video game, the risk is so low. It's like even if you don't do something optimally, you're not like wasting. I mean, technically, yes, you're wasting your life a bit, right? You're wasting time, but within the game, within the context of the game, you're not really losing out on stuff. You're not gonna, you know, if you plot your career journey quote unquote incorrectly, or at least if you have the mindset that you're plotting your life, what you want to do, like I'm gonna study this in college and do this job or whatever, right? It's not really plotting your life. That's just two things, but whatever. Bear with me. There's a lot of anxiety because there's no net. If you fuck that up, or there is a net, but it's very easy to fall into the way of thinking that there is no net. There is like, if I fuck this up, it's all over, and that takes all the fun out of it for me. But in a video game, it's like, well, you fuck up, you just try again. Or in an RPG even, it's like, well, you wasted some time. Like, oh, you didn't play totally optimally, right? You didn't use the super mega 1000 way of doing it. For instance, you know, if maybe you're like 20% less optimal, or you did something like dumb, but it's okay. Like you already did it. And it's always an additive process in an RPG. You do something, even if it's suboptimal, and you get like experience or something. Or, sure, technically if you really think about it, like if you want to completely if you set like that 100% maximization as your baseline, then yes, you have missed out on something. But that's, come on, like who not thinking like that. Not everybody. You don't have to think like that. Basically, is what I'm saying. But in life, you can, even if your baseline is just like, I just want to survive and be happy. Well, you can go below that. In fact, most people are fucking below that, right? In a video game, you know, your baseline is, I'm just playing the game and having fun. Even if I'm not reaching peak optimality, well, I'm still having fun. And, you know, I guess I don't know really what the fuck I'm talking about, or why I'm talking about this. I was thinking I was going to talk about a little bit about today's Chainsaw Man episode. So I guess I'll segue into that. So, because I thought it was pretty relatable for me. It wasn't actually moving, but I still like the message. So, what happens is that Denji fondles some boobs. So Denji, this character, has this goal of fondling some boobs, and he does his job well, and he gets to fondle some boobs because of it. And he realizes, wow, that's all this is. This is lame. This sucks. Like this is my whole goal, my whole life goal, and now I've got it. And what now? He basically has an existential crisis because he fondled some boobs. And he literally, word for word, they had this dialogue. Man, maybe it was more fun when I was just chasing this, right? He's literally like, well, the pursuit of the happiness was better than the quote unquote happiness, right? So I thought, this is cool. This is cool for an animated show, especially one as weird as Chainsaw Man. So I'm like, yeah, I like it. Um, and for me, this related to me in some way. I can't fucking think of it right now. It related to, I think, like, I'm getting very tired of these daily videos, and I guess it's different, but I've definitely lost some. I've lost some of my way here, or rather, I think at least I've gotten what I can out of this plan. Best thing to do probably for me right now would be to just stop, but there's only 4 days left, so I'm just gonna commit. And the last day is just gonna be the retro one, so it's really only 3 videos, and they can just be stupid things like this. Honestly, I didn't need to stay up till fucking 5 today, but I was playing this hentai game, and it's so damn good, basically. And yeah, basically, in the span of this week, I've returned to my college degenerate self of staying up late till 5, fucking playing shitty ass hentai video games. Well, this one's not shitty. This one's good. But back then it was shitty games. Even those are good. I shouldn't call them shitty. I fucking enjoyed them. I legitimately enjoyed them. Blah, can't speak English right now. But definitely I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it's gonna be hell. This is not the best way for me to enjoy the video game. I'd get more video game out of it if I just went to sleep at a normal time. But it was really hard for me to find the motivation to push out this video. It was really hard. Even though I knew at the end of the day, like, I didn't even plan for anything fancy today. I knew, like, yesterday I wanted to do something fancy, couldn't get it done in time. That's okay. We're just going to do a shitty vlog. Today I was like, yeah, we're just going to do a shitty vlog from the get-go. And even then I was like, there's hesitation. I think I need to think about why. Why did I hesitate to just put out a shitty vlog? Because if I didn't hesitate, I'd be sleeping now. Tomorrow would be a better day. My health would be better for sure. Speaking of health, I've been binge eating ice cream and cookies, and that has not been good for me. Almost definitely. Binging is a strong word. I had 2 like ice cream sandwich bits like this big. So like I'd say like smallish size, but I had 2 of them. They're pretty thick boys from Trader Joe's. The coffee ice cream sandwiches, and they're hella good. And then I had 2 cookies from Trader Joe's as well. Had some milk. Yeah, it was hella good. But I said hella good like 4 times. It was good, but I felt like shit after. But not as shit as I expected, or as I have in the past. So that's a good sign. I think all the running, has helped me a lot here. Today I went on a walk with my friend, my close friend, and that was fun too. It's always nice walking with him. Though I think I am tired after I go out. Like, after I go out for even like a walk, like an hour-long walk, let's say, I'm tired. I don't want to, when I come back home, I don't want to do anything like that is the last of my energy. Like, walking with my friend or running, especially running. When we talk things, we talk about life or whatever, right? We self-actualize, or at least I am. I think maybe probably a little bit less for him, but it's still a good time. And then at that point, I've already done my self-actualization for the day, or at least a good bit of it. So I come home and there's not a ton left for the video. Just not to say I don't want to walk my friend, but I need to find some way to like hold it in me so I can make a video out of it. Or rather, maybe I don't need this is why the Denji thing came up, because I was thinking maybe I don't need to make videos. Like, the chase was fun, but I mean, it's not, I haven't got it yet. In that sense, it's different. But why am I doing this? And that's like that existential question, like what is the point, I guess, of me making videos? And it's because a lot of days I do really enjoy this process, really enjoy like this. For me, this is a very close to how I self-actualize internally. And it just really brings it out in a better format, in a more shareable format, in a format I can look back on and be proud of. And I fucking love that. I love the visual kind of things you can do in a video. Obviously, this is a vlog of me talking to my shitty camera, not even the big boy camera I had back there. I'm just using my fucking shitty webcam. Why am I doing that? I don't fucking know. It's a little easier. I don't know. Nobody's gonna watch these anyways. This one's actually turned out pretty good. I think because it's late, I'm in a more flowy state. When you're tired, your brain kind of enters a flow state, similar to when you're drunk, because your brain slows down, which somehow ironically speeds up the amount I'm able to talk. I guess because it's like chemo. It's like chemotherapy. Like you have your inhibitions and you have the things you want to say. And normally the inhibitions stop it. Like if there's any inhibition, it stops the flow of water. But your brain activity slows down, but so did the inhibitions down to zero. So now maybe it's not as fast as if I was like totally like awake and lucid and didn't have inhibitions, but it's better than normal or more than normal. Better. I know if this is better. It's probably not better. Or maybe it depends, of course. Better for a video, definitely. Oh man. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna wake up like 10:30. Today I woke up at 9:30, so honestly I'm gonna get like the same sleep. So and I survived today, but it's gonna be harder to do it another time in a row. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Fuck me. Or rather, right now is Wednesday. When I wake up, it'll be Wednesday too. God damn it. Why couldn't it be like, if it was Friday or Saturday? But then if it was Friday or Saturday, I'd be in that sluggish state on a Saturday or Friday. So, honestly, I'd rather do fuck all on a work day than do fuck all on a weekend. So, hopefully I'm gonna get like this job, like, because I'll just say it, I hopefully get the Citadel job, and then strongly considering, I would have to strongly think about like, do I want to go? Probably yet be yes. Even if they give exactly the same salary, like the same salary as I have now, and then a little bit more to compensate for moving out and moving to New York. Even if it's the same expendable income, yeah, I'm gonna take it probably, almost definitely. And I would expect it to be more than now, because just when you switch jobs, it should be more. And as a company, I expect them to be paying more than Yext. Yeah. Chris has his marathon on Saturday. Excited for him. Finally do this. It's actually pretty exciting. I was saying that lightly, but the more I think about it, actually is really cool. Actually is exciting. I mean, he's been preparing for God knows how long, months, of course. I don't know how many months. Exactly how many, I don't know. At least 4 or 5. Really, I mean, you could say since he started running during COVID, that was all preparation. So yeah, all right. This video is some shit, but maybe YouTube will generate a caption for me. And then I can I don't know. Nobody's gonna watch this. Okay, good night. Good morning, whatever. Chris just woke up probably. Dylan probably went to sleep a few hours ago. My fam, I feel like my dad knows I'm sleeping late because he gave me a funny look this morning. He's like, at 9:30, I was walking down and he gave me a funny look. The look was kind of saying like, wow, you actually woke up early. Okay, good night.